Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, Lightworker Brianna. Um, I just wanted to come on here and I wanted to briefly explain why I believe in astrology and spirituality, why it makes sense for me. And I'm just gonna get right into this shit. Honestly, Orthodox religion and organized religion never really made sense to me. It never sat right with me. It never fulfilled me. I just never understood it. I was raised being Christian, but I just never understood it. Like, I used to even try praying, but I didn't feel anything. Like, the Psalms and the Bible, like, shit, it just was not it for me. And side note, there's actually a low-key funny story one time when I was really, really, not super small, but I was like, I don't know, maybe like 8. I came home and I was super fucking tired, but I decided to be, a good Christian girl and try to pray before I went to sleep, which I never fucking did. And I literally knelt at my bedside, put my prayer hands to my forehead, prayed, opened my eyes. It was daylight. I was wearing all of my fucking clothes still, jeans, fucking jacket on, still exactly like this, still just posted up like this. Fucking I went into a prayer coma, bitch. Like fucking weirdest shit ever. Like, if I'm sleepy, I will fall asleep in any position. I can fall asleep in any fucking position, in any place. If I'm tired, it don't matter where I'm at, I will make myself comfortable. And I will go right the fuck to sleep. And also, like, if I stay still too long, even if I'm not tired, if I stay still too long, I'll just get too comfortable and start falling asleep. Like, man. But yeah, religion never made sense to me. But when I was in about middle school, I started finding out about, like, zodiac signs and astrology and things like that. And to me, it just made a lot more sense, because I feel like I've always just had a much more practical, analytical sort of mind, where I process things in a very intellectual manner. And like, your birth chart, for example, your birth chart is drawn up based on the position of these several different stars, planets, and asteroids at the exact time of your birth. And they're mathematically charted out within the sky. And, like, I'll be, reading descriptions and shit about, like, my chart or things in my chart, and it's like, this actually does fit me. Like, this makes sense. What the hell? And Jesus, this is not trying to stay up here. I'm gonna have to bend it open a little bit more. Okay. But to me, it just made it, not only was the descriptions based on my chart placements were those descriptions, not only were those descriptions resonating with me, I have Mercury retrograde in my chart, bitch. Like, I cannot speak, sorry. Yeah, it's not just a Mercury retrograde up in these streets. It's a constant it's in my chart. I am a Mercury retrograde. But that's probably why I can't fucking keep a straight story. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hold this again. Let me get back on track. But yeah, astrology and stuff just made a lot more sense to me because it was rooted to even get your birth chart, you have to apply some form of mathematics. So therefore, to me, it's much more rooted and grounded in reality than any of these orthodox religions, organized religions, like solely by themselves, ever appear to be. Because to me, most of those things, they really just sound like stories. Because they are. Like, the Bible and the Torah and the shit like that, all of those they're the stories of those prophets. And what they learned from those stories. How those stories impacted them. But the thing about that's what people get so fucked up about organized religion is that those books are not meant to be a fucking play-by-play, step-by-step, this is exactly how you need to live your life, because you are not that person. Everybody's fucking different. And you are not Jesus. You are not Moses. You are not any of those fucking people. Why do you expect that living your life exactly to the T the way that they did is going to have the same benefit on you? When we know doing the same thing twice and expecting different results is the definition of fucking insanity. So why the fuck do you think that you are meant to... What the hell? That you are meant to, fucking follow this shit to a T. No, what those stories were supposed to do they're meant to inspire you to go on your own fucking journey of healing and spirituality and finding yourself and connecting with God. You are supposed to have your own relationship with God, your own journey, your own experiences that shape who you are. And that's why it's very fucking important as a spiritual being for you to have your own journal and write down your thoughts, write down your feelings, write down what happens. Because that's essentially your Bible. That's your scripture of your life. Document everything. But so yeah, astrology is just, it's much more grounded in reality for me, in my opinion. Especially because of how it's literally rooted in mathematics. And on top of that, when you look at like these birth charts and a lot of the things spirituality tries to teach you, it's all about reprogramming the mind, understanding subconscious influences and the psyche, which is exactly what psychology is. So to me, all this shit is just, it's holistic psychology. It's a less 3D way of understanding the human brain and how to reprogram because the brain is a computer. Computers were made and designed to be based off of the human mind and the way that it works. So your brain works like a computer. It does. You can literally reprogram your mind for almost fucking anything. And looking at your birth chart can help cue you in on ways to do that. Also, I want to clear up the misconception that, like, just because something's in your chart, of course, does not guarantee, like, oh, this is exactly how you are, how your life is going to be, this, that, and the fucking third. Your placements just show you what you are more, what energies and ways of being you are more innate to, what comes more naturally to you, as opposed, because at the end of the day, we all have free will. Your chart could say this one thing, or a tarot reader could tell you that you're gonna do this or you're gonna have this, but you can make a decision that fucks all that up. So now it's a completely different outcome. And your birth chart's the same way. It's like, it's not like, nothing is ever set in stone. And we're not just one sign. We are all of the signs. Your chart, birth chart, just shows you what signs and what energies are more prominent within you. What energies what energies are possibly easier or more difficult for you to tap into because of what your chart has or possibly doesn't have. That's why you have, why do you think you're just one fucking sign when there's literally a sign for each and every fucking planet within the solar system? I mean, like, you have a sign for each one. You have a moon sign, you have a Pluto sign, you have a Mars sign, you have a fucking Mercury sign, all of those. And I highly doubt that any one of those are, not any one of those, I highly doubt that all of the placements in your chart are the exact fucking same, because what kind of human would you be? What the fuck? You are not just one thing. Nobody is ever just one fucking thing. I feel like that's part of the reason that I connected so much with astrology and spirituality, because spirituality especially, it really focuses on the self and how, and your impact on the world, your impact on, you know, yourself. Like, it focuses on that personal relationship between you and faith, you and God. And it really emphasizes how everybody is different, and it's not going to be the same exact path, the same experience for no two people are going to have the same exact experience, life experience. Yeah. I also pulled this up from the video I just recorded. I recorded a video about some downloads that I got yesterday, but also people tried to, like, so definitely check out that video, but people tried to, like, discredit spirituality and astrology and say it's not real because it can't be measured by our human understanding of, you know, reality with, like, mathematics and sciences. But actually, we just don't understand mathematics and science enough to be able to peep the connection between the two. Like, this shit is much more grounded in reality than you think, than it presents itself to be. Just because it's not tangible, just because you can't see it, prove it with your 5 human fucking senses, does not mean that it doesn't exist and that it's not there. That would be completely fucking ignorant and narcissistic of you to sit there and think that we as humans have every fucking thing figured out, and we know and that we have even the tiniest of fucking ideas about how the entire universe runs itself and what goes on within the entire fucking universe. None of us know that. You don't fucking know that. None of us know that. Why are you so close-minded? Why are you so quick to reject things just because you don't understand them? That's some weak bitch shit. I don't like that. I don't like shit like that. Yeah. That's why I believe in astrology and why it's my shiznix. I don't think I have anything else to add. If I do, I guess I could make a part 2 or whatever the fuck. But yeah, that was my video. Why I believe in astrology. I'm not trying to say that you should or that you have to believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. I'm just here to share my perspective and talk my shit. So yeah, follow me on all my social medias. They will be put in the description box below. Yeah, that's about it. Remember that you are loved, you are important, and that you have value. Okay? Bye, guys.